All right, babe.
The main reason you want to get the real basic, like down is because you afford to anywhere, anytime, anywhere, anytime, watch any upper level, you gotta drill the basic, real boring shit a billion times. You gotta, because it's literally implanted. I can walk like this all day, every day. Yeah. It's literally implanted. To this day, I still do this shit. Yeah. Even though it's one of the first things you learn when you when you starting out, I still drill it like it's brand new. Yeah. Also, just you got to understand that they just have so many different options in boxing. So, but they don't have that many punches. They only have around 8 punches that you can throw, and everything else is a variation of those. Okay. So, jab, you got the basic jab. So 1, 2, don't do it, just watch. Just watch. You got the jab, cross, hook, hook, uppercut, uppercut. Overhand. That's 1, 2. That's about 6 punches, right? 6. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 punches, right? So people from Floyd Mayweather, Thomas Hearns, Marvin Hagler, whoever the fuck, James Toney, Mike Tyson, everybody throws the same 8 punches. It's just a variation of those. So boxing, it's not a sport of new techniques. It's a sport of development. Like just making, like knowing when to throw the right punch at the right time, and getting the timing down. Understanding where to place your hands and where to place your body at all times. It's a development thing more than learning something brand new. You're gonna pretty much be doing the same shit over and over and over, but in different ways. You know what I'm saying? Even with just a jab, even though it's 1 punch, they got about 30 ways you can throw that motherfucker. So they got a basic power jab where you just boom. They got a flicker jab starting down here, goes up real fast. I mean, it's just a million ways you can throw from down here, up here, down here, anything you can throw it from. I could be all the way right here, I'm still throwing the jab. I could be all the way over here, still throw the jab. So it's real. Once you learn the basics, you pretty much know everything. It's just like I said, it's a developmental thing. You gotta know like what works for you, what type of movement your body does naturally, and things of that nature. Also, defense, you have multiple options. Just put out your hand. Put out your hand. So defense, you have multiple options. So one, I could just block it with this hand, block it with this hand, back up, slip. So I always have options. I throw it slow, boom, 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 boom. I can just back up, boom. I can go inside, I can go outside, duck it, back up and come back with a counter. It's just, you have to, like know your options and know what works best for you. Some people they love head movement, bobbing and weaving. They love head movement. They love football. Some people they're more static and they just like bouncing gloves off of their arms, So it's really just about exploring your options and seeing what makes you comfortable. Some motherfuckers like me, I throw the jab 1 trillion times. I'm gonna throw that jab so motherfucking much, it don't matter if I'm hitting something. Nigga, I could be hitting the air, I'm throwing that motherfucker. Right. Some people, instead of throwing the jab, they like to throw a bunch of feints. They like fake you out, boom. Fake you out, boom. Me, I'm constantly with that jab, constantly with that jab, boom. Constantly with that jab, constantly with that jab, boom. It's just different flavors and different styles and different techniques. Same thing with footwork. Some people, they have a real basic fundamental footwork, but that shit works for them. Some people, they real flashy with their feet. They like to move around. They like to pivot and all that type of shit. Just explore what works for you. But most important thing, protect yourself at all times. That is the most important thing. No matter how you do it, just make sure you do it. Motherfucker hit you the wrong way, you ain't going. Nigga, your life might be over, right? I seen niggas get hit hard. I've been hit hard. I'm tough. I can tell you that shit. You don't want to have in your mind, I'm so tough, I'm gonna run through shit, bro. You will get hurt. And even if you're tough for however long you fighting, nigga, next day, piss and blood, bro.
Right, and your brain and shit, hey, that shit is human, goddamn. I don't give a fuck how tough you is, that shit is human as fuck.
Yeah, bro, that's why a lot of them great boxers, my favorite boxer, Thomas Hearns, he can barely put together a sentence nowadays. Right. My favorite boxer. Because all them damn sparring wars and all them damn dog fights in there. Right. So you always want to make sure, that's the golden rule, protect yourself at all times. If you don't know shit else, nigga, protect yourself at all times is the #1 key. Okay, now as far as punches, jab, bread and butter. These niggas, I didn't whoop they ass with just a jab. I do this shit all the time. I have it in my head. They spar regular. They got a name my nature gonna come here, fill me out, and then start boxing. Me in my head, I'm like, nigga, I'm about to hit this man with a billion jabs and ain't shit he can do about it. Right. 9 out of 10 times, they usually can't do shit about it. Right. Just because I know the proper timing, I know the technique, I know when to throw it, all that shit. So that jab, like I said, is your bread and butter. Your default should stand like getting your stance. Your default should be, this is your sword, and this is put this shit out a little bit. Your default should be that this is your sword, this is your spear. You feel what I'm saying? So constantly have it in your mind that this motherfucking spear gotta poke the opponent at all times. You could be going, you could be moving backwards, moving forward, moving sideways. Just always make sure that motherfucker out. Never in doubt, throw the fucking jab. Nigga beating your ass, throw the damn jab. You at your mama crib, she tripping, throw that damn jab. Nigga, it don't matter what you going through, throw the jab. It'll get you out of a lot of shit. Even just the threat of the jab, because the jab, it ain't even much so the power behind it. It's the fact that nobody likes getting punched in the fucking face. And on top of that, if this motherfucker in front of you, you can't see what the fuck else going on. You feel what I'm saying? So even if you in motherfucking trouble and nigga beating your ass, you just throw that jab, you got a slight second to get out of fucking trouble. You feel what I'm saying? So that's my when I'm fighting, bro, this lead hand, even if I'm not throwing, even if I don't plan on throwing it, that motherfucker always moving around just to have it in your mind. You can't just run up any type of way or you're going to get popular on these motherfuckers. You feel what I'm saying? So we just going to pray. I'm just going to show you how to throw the motherfucker. That's all I got. Paper right here. Okay, Russian. Don't get Russian. Hold this up, but hold it out like this. Hold it out like this from the side. Okay. So when you're throwing the jab, right? Don't worry about force. This is why I'm using the paper, just because it's a perfect way to explain this shit. Most people, they throw the jab, they throw it boom. They throw it boom, boom, boom. And there's nothing wrong with that. You feel me? But me, I got an old school jab. I like to throw it like Larry Holmes, Thomas Hearns, and all them. So my jab is more so of a slap. You feel what I'm saying? Their jab is a punch, punch, punch. Mine's I'm motherfucking I'm smacking you with my glove. It's not even meant to be powerful. It's just meant to get you the fuck up off me, because you ain't gonna want to keep getting hit with that motherfucker. You feel me? Like I said, it's a big difference between throwing this and you gotta think about it like You put down. You gotta think about it like motherfucker got a like as kids back in the day, where we'll wet up the tip of a towel, roll that motherfucker and hit our cousins with it and shit like that. That's basically what it is. You gotta think about your jab like it's a whip. It's a whip. Like I said, most people like put up your hand. Most people they jab like boom, boom, boom. Well, they're just motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm not even closing my fist, but that motherfucker they gonna feel it every single time. You feel me? And it's okay to change it up, but by default, you want that motherfucker just always in somebody's face. By default. By default, I just love the old school jab because 9 out of 10 times people can't deal with that shit because they're not used to it. Right. My jab come like put your hand up. My jab come from all the way down here. My jab could be all the way up here, still hit you. My shit just always, no matter what position I'm in, my shit can snap. But if I'm like this, you can see everything that I'm doing. You feel me? If I'm just flicking that shit out, I can throw it out whenever and wherever. And on top of that, it's less energy being used. This is way less energy than.
Yeah, I feel like I struggle with that shit. I don't know. That's some football shit of just keeping my body tense and not being like.
It don't even matter. We just going. It don't even matter. Get the body. So I just want you to hit the paper. Do not try to knock the paper out of my hands. I just want you to slap this motherfucker like this. Yeah, constant rhythm. Don't worry about force, just worry about speed. I just want to make sure that you got. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure this motherfucker sharp. You feel me?
Dog.
I just want you to make sure that motherfucker sharp. What you do? Elbows out. Elbows out. You throwing the jab? That's all you do. You just go from here straight to here. You're not rolling up, you're not low. Going straight here. Straight here. I want you to have that motherfucker. This is all I want. I want you to do a slow motion. Do a slow motion. Just do a slow motion. From here to here. Just slow motion. Slow motion. Slow motion. Slow motion. Okay, now pick up speed just a little bit. Yeah, now try to go fast. Okay, now I want you to throw it slow, and like I said, this hand, that's your shield right there. So when I'm throwing a straight shot, I want you to catch the straight shot in your palms. And I don't want you to wait for the straight shot to come all the way here because you're gonna feel that shit. You want to catch it. Every time I throw that motherfucker, you want to catch it. The same thing, if I'm throwing here, you don't want it to be posted up on your face because even if it's right, even though you protect it, there's still some force that's coming your way. So you want this motherfucker to be a little bit out whenever you blocking that hook. You feel what I'm saying? So I want you to hit it slow, like just throw that motherfucker out like I showed you, and then I'm gonna go straight. I want you to catch it, and then another shot, boom. All right. So go here. Go this way. Come towards me. Back up. Forward. How's it done? Now I want you to move around your shadow box, but only thing I want you to do is transition your hand from here and here and throw the jab. Like just look at me, look at me, look at me. No, I'm just going around. Boom, 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 boom.